We just finished testing the Mastercraft X30. This is one sick puppy, man, in a good way. It's powered by an Ilmor 6-liter engine. Ilmor, I don't know if you know them, but they build racing engines for Indy cars, that sort of thing. And you talk about performance. We got on plane in 2.8 seconds with a fair amount of bow rise until we pressed the auto launch button, which gives you trim tabs, and got on plane in 2.6 seconds with very limited bow rise. And we got to 30 miles an hour in 6.3 seconds with a top speed of 43.2 miles an hour. Let's see what kind of wake we can build with this thing. Well, Zane, I know the X30 is one of your top selling boats, and you've made a couple of little changes that might on paper look kind of minor, but they add up to big performance changes, don't they?
Absolutely. We've enhanced our surf package this year, which works in concert with our surf tabs to provide unlimited angle of wake, so you can have a steeper wake for larger guys or a slopey wake for longer people or shorter people and smaller people, so they can work further back. And part of that comes from a hull design which allows the water to push back further. It actually has a harder corner so the water doesn't wrap around that edge. Additionally, we have a downturn little chine that actually pierces the water there. But the biggest factor is that we have dual 600-pound additional ballast in the rear. So that 1,200 pounds of extra weight really makes it nice, so you can swap sides on the fly. You know, someone can be surfing regular or goofy, and it doesn't matter.
So you've added basically an NFL defensive line back in the stern of your boat. Awesome.
Exactly, exactly. This is really a jack of all trades, and also kind of correlates with its sister, a little shorter boat, the X10, which is 21 and a half. So a lot of similar features. Really love this. This has been one of the huge features for us with the rear flip seat. You also have a fill-in right there, so if you want to make it a little day bed or just kind of lounge out and not put your feet down, you can do that. There's also a really simple, easy access to the engine behind that panel, which allows our service guys to get in there and do any work and really decrease the amount of time that they're going to be in the boat working on it.
Now tell me about this tower.
Well, the tower is a ZFT4 tower, one of our most popular towers that comes standard on our Pro package. You've got your rotating board racks with the clamping feature. We don't use the bungee cords that go around, so we're really excited about that. When you rotate these in at your dock or grab your board off, we've got the bimini that's built in. That's a really easy system to put that up, and it's really simple to take this down. You undo the clamps right there, pull it straight down.
That's pretty tough. Mastercraft must buy billet by the ton. It's everywhere in this boat.
It's built by the tons, tons and tons. We have an exclusive supplier that does our towers, and they do a lot of unique features for us. And we've brought in everything from our window stanchions to our grab handles to our armrest hinges, even right down to our knobs right here. These are all bright dip anodized aluminum. Every piece is sent out, anodized, and then assembled. It's a long process, but what it's going to yield is over time, this dash is going to look exactly the same. It's not going to peel, fade, chip, bubble, or anything like that.
How can you customize a wake in this thing?
Well, it's really simple. You actually hit the profile button, and you can select one of the stock settings for surf left, surf right, your max wake, even ski or go home. Or you can just add a new one and just punch in your name. We got Alan there, done. And Alan, I'm going to say that you're going to wake surf at, let's say 11.2.
Nailed it.
Perfect. And on the tabs, I'm going to say you're going to be a goofy rider, and I mean that in the nicest way. But that means right foot forward. For your non-surfers, you can adjust your center tab there, and then you can actually fill up your ballast as much as you may want, and hit that, and I hit save, and voila. Boom. Now I've got Alan's setting.
Well, Zane, I like how Mastercraft did a kind of a balanced floor plan with this to still give a little room up here.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, we try to give a lot of room behind the windshield because that's where most people are, but my wife loves to hang out and get a little bit of sun, and I think that's true for most. Really comfortable up here, a lot of access to storage with the gull wing seat here that gives you plenty of storage space. Beneath you, we've got a built-in cooler as well as a panel that pops out and you can store your anchor. So you're just gonna cross anchor and hang out, you're good to go.
There you go. For more information on the Mastercraft X30 and other great boats, go to boatingworld.com. I'm Alan Jones, and we'll see you out on the water.